Friends, family, subscribers to the YouTube channel, Adventuring with the S.G.O.C.C. Welcome to another episode of In the Bunker with Geoff. Today, we're going to look at my Radical, made in Turkey, 12-gauge shotgun. Lightweight. It's what's classified as a riot gun because it has a short barrel, full stock, and it's a pump. I don't like semi-automatic shotguns. The sound every thief fears when he breaks into a house. I don't like semi-automatic shotguns because I like the reliability of a pump. You keep it oiled, you cycle it every once in a while, it'll last 100 years. Tim's 16 gauge that we inherited from our father is a pump. This is a pump. My other two shotguns are pumps. I think we have one more in the inventory. That's over at Tim's, all pumps. I've always felt that semi-automatics were unreliable. I do like break open shotguns. I think that's what the other one is a break open. I can't remember if it's a side by side or an up and down, over under. I don't remember. Anyways, this one's got a polymer stock, polymer trigger guard, which is different. It also has a polymer pump system, and it has a little bit of an attachment point. Much like you'd find on the bottom of, on our High Point 45 carbine rifle. It's got a plug. I took the plug out. Shh, don't tell anybody. But this one holds 8 rounds. It's got a 3-inch chamber, so it'll hold a 3-inch slug. I alternate slug, buckshot, slug, double-aught, just to keep things interesting. This one sits beside my bed, where I'm never in my apartment. Am I anywhere more than 2 steps away from a weapon? So anybody fixing to come in, know that I am prepared, and I do drills a couple of times a week to make sure that I'm up to snuff and that I know where my firearms are. I pick it up and I know if it's weighted enough to be loaded or empty. You have to be prepared. Things in this country are turning sour pretty damn quick. And we live, Tim and I, he's actually closer to the border than I am, but here in Sierra Vista, we're 28 miles from Mexico. We hear police sirens all the time because this is a border town, for lack of a better term. Naco is truly on the border. You can see that in our last video. But Sierra Vista gets a lot of trafficking. A lot of people in the desert, in the washes, coming through from Mexico, trying to make their way deep into the United States proper. It's wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your feelings are. And if you're one of those people that leaves gallons of jugs of water out in the desert for illegal immigrants, know this. This gun and I have gone out in the desert on horseback and blasted those. You're encouraging an illegal activity. And if you don't stop, I will. That's just plain facts. I support our Border Patrol more than 100%. They're being hamstrung by an illegal president, and that's just my opinion. It's not the opinion of the channel because, I don't want to make a big stink. But things are going sour. So anyways, back to the firearm. I've used this out at the range. Here in Sierra Vista, at the Sierra Vista gun range, out on Highway 90. It's actually about halfway between Bisbee and here. Closer to Tombstone, I think, than it is to Sierra Vista. Anyways, they have a shotgun range that they built that is basically an old a small town, and you go through it on a timed course, and they have silhouettes that pop up in the windows and the doorways, in alleys between buildings, and it's pretty exciting. I've used this gun, and I've used the tactical 12 gauge that I have, but this is a good gun for in-home defense because it does have a shorter barrel. I don't know what the total length of it is, but for me, it's, you know, I'm right-handed, and it's small enough to where I can whip it around pretty easy, different doorways. For self-defense, that's the scariest sound in the world, because a thief breaks into your house and he hears that and he's looking for a door himself because he don't want no part of it. With a pistol like a 9mm or even a 38, you gotta be somewhat accurate and hit center mass. And this doesn't care about center mass. This cares about direction and getting a shot off. If somebody breaks into my house, this is the one I go for first. I'll probably tuck my 38 in my pocket, but this is what I go for first, which is why this sits next to my bed. This has been In the Bunker with Geoff, and as usual, more to follow. This is, I think, 14 in the series. We got a lot more to come because we've got 3 guns, so chock full of guns. Thank you for watching. More to follow. And even though Cassie's not here, we'll use her tagline. This has been a Fun Brothers production.